From the News Channel 5 network, this is Pharmacist-on-Call.
Good evening, Nashville, Middle Tennessee, Southern Kentucky, those of you out there in West Tennessee as far as Jackson, Whiteville, and Bolivar. Welcome to Pharmacist on Call with your host, Dr. Sean Pruitt, community pharmacist of the world, Craig, for those of you who have watched the Friday series. This is your 1 hour forum to call in with those questions, those comments that you don't have an opportunity to speak with your doctor or your pharmacist about. So this is our service to you. You've got 60 minutes to call in with those burning questions, the ones you've always had, the ones that you've never gotten answered. No matter how silly or mundane you think they are, rule number one is there is no silly question. So call in with those questions and those comments. Wanted to do some shout outs right quick. Wanted to do a shout out to my son, Sean Pruitt Jr., who graduated from pre-K and is on his way to kindergarten. He is finished up there at Little Rascals Child Care in Hendersonville, Tennessee, so a shout out to them. Wanted to send a shout out to Cheatham Place, the MDHA property. I did a health screening there, I guess about a week or so ago. Got an opportunity to meet a lot of the residents. So hello to Cheatham Place. I actually grew up out there many years ago, and so it was really good to go out there and be able to do a health screening and to speak with some of the residents. Also wanted to give a big shout out to Dr. Mary Buffwack and Ms. Pam Brillhart over at the United Neighborhood Health, or I think they're called Neighborhood Health now. So I had an opportunity to meet with them and speak with them about the work that they're doing. They're doing a lot of good things all over the city. So a shout out to Neighborhood Health. Wanted to send out some condolences to a friend of the pharmacy, Ms. Paula Odom. Wanted to send condolences to her family. We actually were church members back in the 70s, back in my Church of Christ days over at Joywood Church of Christ on Jones and Trinity Lane, for those of you who are old enough to remember that. And we also want to send out condolences to our good friend Vincent Spagnola, longtime friend of the pharmacy. In fact, he was convinced that I was going to go to Hollywood and stop doing the show. So sad to see Vince go. So that's it. Oh, you know what? Some patients came by the other day, and so I have to give a big shout out to Erin, Tennessee, Houston County. All you Cooksies out there who just had your family reunion, big shout out to all you Cooksies out there. And actually I have a schoolmate out there, Sonia Dunn, so I hope you're doing well. But hey, this show's about you. We're about to get into your calls. LC, welcome to Pharmacist on Call. How may we help you?
Yes, I want to know if dilitazem is one of those medications that will hurt you to quit taking it right away, or if you have to ease off of it.
You may have to. I believe it causes rebound hypertension. So I think it is something that you may have to titrate the dose on.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Thank you very much.
Yes, ma'am. You're welcome. All right, so for those of you who this is your first time watching this show, just to give you a little history about it, this show came out of the Open Line series where I was asked some years ago to come on during the Ask the Pharmacist segment, and with Kristen Priesall, Roy Johnston, and I believe Chuck Long to some extent. Because of your support and your liking of that show, News Channel 5 Plus offered me the opportunity where I deal directly with your questions and your comments. So that is the reason that we are here today. So make sure that you call in with those questions and those comments. Now, a brief history about the business. This segment is sponsored by Pruitt's Discount Pharmacy and the Kangen Water Store of Nashville. Pruitt's Discount Pharmacy got its start August 4th, 2012, which we're coming up on 4 years in a couple of months here. And we opened with, our mission was to help the 100,000 plus uninsured Middle Tennesseans be able to afford their medication. So that was our mission when we started. And of course, now it is morphed into not only doing that, but to make sure that those other patients who are out there, whether they're insured or not, they are treated with the courtesy and the respect that they deserve. So, but let me pause that and get back into your calls because this show is about you. We've got Steve on one. Steve, welcome to Pharmacist on Call. How may we help you?
Hello.
Hey, Steve, how you doing?
Yeah, good.
How can we help you today?
I've got a question about leg cramps.
Uh-huh. Yes, sir.
I've got a question about leg cramps.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
I was taking a medication for leg cramps. The brand name of it was Hylands, and it just says leg cramps on the front of the bottle. Mm-hmm. And I tried to get some more of that yesterday, and I was told it was taken off the market because cardiac patients were taking too much of it, and they were having a problem with it. And I was told I would never find it on the market again. Are you aware of that?
Highlands, I'm familiar with the product, but no, I had not heard that they had issues with cardiac patients. I'm thinking that there was one with quinine in it that caused some issues many years ago, but I'm not sure if that's it. Let me dig into that and find out what's going on with it.
Okay. Do you have any suggestions for leg cramps?
Okay, so let's try to find out what it's coming from. Now, did that product help you?
Yes.
Okay. So, are you on medications like a fluid pill, like a diuretic that may be bottoming out your potassium?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I am.
Are you on a potassium supplement?
No, I'm not.
Okay, I would go that route and just supplement with your potassium naturally rather than running the risk of doing something to yourself with that medication. So if you're a fan of bananas and orange juice, they are great sources of potassium.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'd a tall glass of orange juice, barring you being diabetic or anything, or a banana or two, and that would get your potassium up. And it's going to be really important because as we begin to sweat during this hot weather, we lose even more potassium outside of what the medication is doing to you.
Okay.
Yeah, so.
All righty, thank you.
Yes, sir, thank you. All right, looks like we've got Philip on line 2. Philip, welcome to Pharmacist on Call. How may we help you?
Hey, it's Philip Tuck out here in Nolensville. How are you, sir?
Hey, pretty good. How are you?
I'm all right. Hey, listen, I wanted to segue. You may have answered it. I was interrupted a moment ago about preventative medicine for cramp. Yesterday I worked in the sun all day long, and driving home about 8:30 last night, I just got cramps in my left arm and leg. It's like, good gracious, what have I got to do medication-wise? Yeah,
it is because you're losing so much while you're sweating. Yeah, just supplement with, like I told the other gentleman, either a banana or two or some orange juice. That'll keep your potassium stores up, or even Gatorade. It also replenishes many of the salts that you lose, one of them being potassium. Hello, sir? Yeah, so if you're still watching and you hung up, banana, orange juice, Gatorade. Those will replace your potassium. My preference is the orange juice and the bananas, just to do it naturally. Full glass of OJ or a banana a day. That should keep the cramps away. Unless you're on a high dose diuretic, and then you'll probably have to get an over-the-counter supplement like a potassium gluconate and do that maybe once or twice a day. Other than that, you should be good. All right, line 3. Welcome to Pharmacist on Call. How may we help you?
Yes, my name is Bobby, and I bought some of that beet juice.
Yes, ma'am.
And I bought it about 3 weeks ago, but I haven't took any of it because I'm scared to take it. Will it hurt me with my other medicine?
No, ma'am, unless your doctor has told you, ma'am, do not under any circumstance eat beets. Mm-hmm. Okay, other than that, you should be fine.
Do not eat beets with it?
No. Did your doctor tell you to avoid beets?
Oh, no.
Then you're okay. That's all it is.
Okay.
It's the root of the beet. Drink that juice. What are you waiting on?
Okay, and what about the water? How long am I supposed to drink it before I see effect on my apparatus and stuff? Well,
what most people say is they feel something on the first gallon. So I hear skeptics that come in, they hate water, they think I'm selling tap water, and they just don't believe it. But when they get through with that first gallon, they come in and buy 5 or 6 more.
Okay.
So you'll feel something on the first gallon. Now, what we got to do to help the water do its thing, don't intake things that counteract the water, like Pepsis and sodas and all of that, fruit juices. Mm-hmm. And so just drink the water only. That needs to be your only liquid, and flush out those joints, get that acidity down. Okay. And you'll feel the benefits. But with the beetroot juice, you want to shake it up real good, keep it refrigerated, do a capful in the morning and in the afternoon on an empty stomach.
Okay then.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, ma'am. You're welcome. All right. All right, line 4. Welcome to Pharmacist on Call. How may we help you?
Hello?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, hi. I had a question concerning taking a Class D medication and trying to get pregnant. I'm taking lithium, and my doctor has told me that I'm medication resistant to other types of medication. So I've been on lithium now for 12 years, but I'm at the age now, I'm married, I'm stable, I want to have a kid, but I'm kind of scared as far as should I try to have one on the lithium or switch medications? I'm not really sure where to go with this.
Pregnancy category D.
Yeah, it is category D.
Yeah.
That's what I've been told.
Okay.
So.
Yeah, and it just escapes me. I would have to take a look at it. And I had another young lady call me. She wasn't on lithium. She was on something else. But I think it was pregnancy category C. So there was no evidence either way. So I told her, yeah, running the risk versus the benefit to go ahead and take that med. Lithium's a different animal, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you could give me a day or so and give me a call at the store, give me some time to kind of look it up and what the studies are in terms of pregnant women and in lactating women.
Okay.
And just see what the risk to benefit is.
Okay. Would I call this number?
Yeah, it's 56. Well, no, not this number, but the producer's going to flash at the end of the show. It's 562-MEDS, 562-6337. Just give me a call. Of course, if I'm not there, then leave me a voicemail and I'll respond to it. But give me until Sunday, I should have an answer for you.
Okay, that sounds good. All right, I appreciate it. Thank you.
All right, thank you for your call, ma'am. All right, everyone, right there. We are up on our first break. We'll be right back.